Hey, it's Gabe from the Order of the Traveling Hats. Today, we're talking about a new air compressor. So I had been looking and looking. I needed an air compressor before we went to the Ozark Mountain Jeep Jamboree. Reviews and lists and videos, and they all seem to be about the same, but one kept showing up as the best pretty consistently. That's the Ironman 4x4 Champ Pro. It's an Australian company. They do have an importer here in Oregon. That's who I ordered it from, and the link will be down below so you can check it out. But let's look in the bag and see what you get for your $179 and see if maybe it's something that you would like to have. All right, so you get your air hose, which this thing is like 26 feet long. It's got your pressure gauge on it, nice screw-on Schrader valve adapter here, and a really handy quick disconnect that sticks onto the pump. That's my ARB. You also get a little packet of basketball or football, inner tube, stuff like that. I've actually used it to blow up some of our pool floats. So you get those in the package as well. You get the compressor itself, which it really feels nice. It really feels like it's quality. Get some loose zip ties. It's got the pressure release like any kind of compressor, and the power lead here is 7.5 feet long. These alligator clips feel really nice. They're really sturdy. So overall, the package that you get initially, I really liked it. All right, so I mean, it's super easy. You just take your alligator clips and hook them to your battery. The 7.5 feet that you get really gives you a lot of leeway. The 27 foot air hose is plenty of space to fill all 4 tires, pretty much regardless of how big your vehicle is. So we're gonna hook it up here and start airing up some tires. All right, so super easy. You just screw this on to the Schrader valve on your rim. Sarah's tires, it got cold a few days ago, and all 4 tires are down to 32 PSI. They need to be 37. So we're gonna fill them up. So after you get it on, you can read what PSI your tire is here. But obviously it's not gonna read the PSI in the tire as you're airing up. So you just kind of know, like, if it shows 32, once you turn it on, whatever that is, I need 5 PSI, you just air up 5 PSI. It's not gonna read what is in the tire while it's actually pumping the air. It airs down nice, it goes down nice and fast. So we're saying that we have, it says like 30, but the Jeep says it's 32. So we need 5 PSI. For the front tires, you can have the compressor really close so that you can work the switch. But when we get to the back tires, that'll be the first kind of negative about the setup here. We'll go over that when we get to it. So here's kind of the first dilemma. On the 2-door Wrangler here, it's not really an issue, but on my Gladiator it was. The only way you can control the air is turning off the compressor, and you can't reach back far enough to be able to manipulate the switch on the compressor, airing up the back tires. So with a buddy, it's perfect, but otherwise you got to wait till you get where you need to be and just run up and turn the compressor off. Now, I've seen pictures of guys that have set up a 4-way hose that you can control with the hand switch at the compressor. And this thing is plenty powerful enough for that. I mean, unless you're airing up like 60-inch tires on some kind of a monster truck or something, this thing is going to be able to handle most any normal 40-inch tire even plenty, probably filling all of them up at the same time. All right, just putting it away is super easy. And I think you'll see, I think you noticed for the back tires on the driver's side, I had to walk up and turn it off and stuff. So just a little bit of an extra hassle, but I mean, it's not going to air up your tire 20 PSI in the time it takes you to walk up, you shut it off. So not really the end of the world. Air hose is a little warm, but it's not crazy hot. So air compressors tend to do that. So just know if you're going to air up like multiple vehicles or something like that, the hose gets kind of warm after a while. So you might want to let her cool off a little bit before you pack it back into the nylon bag that it comes in. That's it. All right, so next week, our video, Landon has several water filtration systems that he's going to test out to kind of give you an idea of what is handy to have on the trails, how easy they are to use, and what maybe you don't need. So tune in next week for that. That'll be our episode for that. But couldn't be happier with the Ironman 4x4 compressor that I got. It worked flawlessly for us. As a matter of fact, a buddy of ours has a Smitty belt, comparable 5.56 CFM pump. First time he turned it on, the hose blew up. So $179 when I bought this thing, I think is pretty good. And again, like I said, there'll be a link down below. There's no affiliate link or there's nothing in it for us. It's just a link to their US website. But that's it for this week. Appreciate you watching. Give us a like and please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow the channel and it really does make a difference. But I've been Gabe, and this is the Order of the Traveling Hats. We hope to see you out there.